Hey, hello, plebeians and sister. Oh my lord, come on now. I'm trying to do an intro here. Hey, hello, plebeians and sister Card here. Hopefully you're having a great day. I am having a great day. Today, I have been asked by several people to do a Mage of Light tutorial because everybody roasts the Mage of Light. And my response to them is, plebs, you don't know how to play. So let's get on into the video. And for our pleb of the day, by the way, here you are, Mr. Brizzy. And thank you for roasting John. I greatly appreciate that. So, with the Mage of Light. So, Mage of Light is one of the tier 3 or tier 2, depending on how you classify it, classes. So, you get a red on down here. So, its abilities consist of Light Seeker is your main primary attack. That involves the spheres that are floating around you. Okay, we have Healing Circle. We have Infused Light, which infuses a more powerful orb at the cost of some of your health. They have updated this description for what it does, so I will explain how this class works and how to be super OP with it. Barrier, which gives a barrier to you and your allies. And Grace, which is your alt attack, which you fly around and heal everyone while providing a barrier. So, let's go over the orbs. So, this is for our primary attack. So, Mage of Light always has 5 orbs on their back. However, they can have at max 10, but they have to use their R ability, or the Infused Light ability. So what this ability does, I'm going to hit it. So it took a chunk of my health, but I now have 6 orbs. So the difference between the red orbs and the yellow orbs, guys, is the damage they do. So I'm going to go give you an example. Let's go find some mobs. Let's go kill some things. So these regular orbs are doing... that first one did about 5k. Okay. Mind you, I am not maxed out with the staff. This is a level 43 staff. It is by no means maxed out. So it's I can have a legendary. It could be even more powerful than that, but we don't have that yet. So let's go over and find a tougher mob. So normal orb did about 3,500, 3,500. 3,500. Now we're about to throw one of the red orbs, one of the infused light orbs. Oh, wow. So that minimum probably did about 50% more. That is a ton and ton of damage. So what I get told a lot is that Mages of Light don't do damage. I'm just telling you now, you don't know how to play a Mage of Light. So how you should be doing things is we're going to hit some R's. We're going to get some orbs. If you hit the barrier, your orbs will pull from your barrier. And I can do one more. I now have 10 orbs. And I'm going to pop the heal on myself, so I start healing. So we're going to go over to this mob over here. We're going to use some of our lovely orbs. You do regenerate the normal orbs, probably I'd say about once every 5 seconds. But how you are truly OP at this is being able to manage having full orbs, like I have behind me right now, and doing damage. Yes, the other primary goal is for us to heal people, but I'm going to go ahead and give you a big example. I did a couple of king runs, so I'd love to show you all that. So let's jump on into that. So I joined in my king run. There's a ton of low levels, level 75, level 70, and level 71. The one I want to focus on is the Hurt Cookie, because at the end of the run, if y'all can't tell, he is a demon. He does have a legendary scythe. He has legendary armor. So when I show you at the end how I managed to do things, I want you to keep that in mind. That is a maxed out demon, and I am not a maxed out Mage of Light. So, as you can see, I'm running around and trying to corral the mobs. So how your attack works is they go after the nearest mob. They also do an area of effect damage-wise. So whether it's the regular orbs or the infused light, they do an area of effect, which is actually really nice compared to a lot of other classes. So most of the time I am running around the boss. I am letting my normal orbs regen. I'm also trying to get my infused light orbs out. And then whenever I'm getting full or I have a moment where I'm waiting for the heal to regen or the shield to regen, I am trying to get more. And I am trying to be a nice healer and, you know, popping my heal and my shield around other players, so they are getting the benefit too. But in all honesty, how I'm playing this fight, even though it looks like I'm trying to heal them and trying to be nice, I'm really not. I'm really not. I'm solely focused on damage, keeping my health up, and doing damage to the fallen king. So as you can see right now, the first guard has actually spawned, and I'm not doing damage to it. I'm actually getting all of my orbs powered up because I want to get rid of all these extra mobs that the king has spawned in. And having busted through probably 9 of my orbs, I was able to kill them all there. And while waiting for the king to respawn like this, I am slowly starting to gather up my orbs. So another time you would be gathering up orbs like this is, say, if you were doing a tower run, or you were in a dungeon and there was a lull in the fight, you would definitely want to be trying to get the max amount of orbs, because you will only get 5 regular orbs, but you can have up to 10 with the infused light. So you always do want to try and stay at max while you're running around, because if you're not, then you're wasting opportunity to do damage to contribute more to the team. One thing with this class that is tricky, and the reason why everyone calls it trash, is because everyone likes being at full health. Everyone always talks about, you know, yeah, I have to be at full health. Well, if you've been noticing throughout this run, my health is bouncing around a lot. There are very few times that I am at max health while doing this. So yes, in order to play this class well, you do have to be very mindful of your health. So if you have an extremely laggy computer, or you're playing on mobile and you don't have a good connection, this would be a much harder class to play. It is a lot of fun to play though, because if I start getting swarmed, I don't have to pull from my infused light. But if I have a moment like I did right then, while I was waiting for stuff to recharge, I can just start gathering up more and more. So one of the cool things about the infused light and the shield is that the infused light will take from the shield before it takes from your health. So that is always something to keep in mind if you are deciding to play a Mage of Light and not just use it strictly as a healer, but actually trying to do a large amount of damage. So we talked about damage earlier. So I was doing 4,000 with my regular orbs, and with the damage orbs it was about 50% higher, so 6k. So you have to realize that if I rocket all 10 orbs and they're infused, I'm doing 60k of damage in the course of about 4 or 5 seconds. Yes, it will take me some time to regen them, but they're always there. At this point in the boss fight, because there was less players around and there was a lot more going on, I was staying very low on health. So I would recommend, even though it seems kind of counterintuitive, if you want to play the Mage of Light like this, you have got to have a healing pet. So I actually have a tethered raptor near me. One of my mods of land really got me hooked on the tethered raptor heal, because it will heal you all the way back up to full, even from a very, very low health. So guys, pretty much how you are going to be cycling the Mage of Light is basically just monitoring your health and trying to get as much infused light as you can, and trying to stick close to your team so that they can get the benefits as well, like the healing and the shield. That's probably my biggest tidbits. So I had y'all watch, I would say, a majority of this lovely fight. So at the very end of it, gold is cleared. We are picking everything up. I'm getting my lovely tickets because everybody gets 2 legendaries, or a legendary, when you defeat the king. But the big thing that I wanted to show y'all was Cool Kid 11. I had 26% damage. They had 30%. I am not maxed out. They are maxed out. So I was healing. I was doing buffs for the group. And I was doing an insane amount of damage. An absolutely insane amount of damage. So guys who want to tell me that Mage of Light is trash, I kindly ask for you to try out the tips I've given you. Which, just last little bit of tips. It's literally, you go up to the mobs and you are trying to keep the maximum amount of orbs behind you. It's mitigating the damage with the shield, with the healing. So hopefully guys you have liked the video, and I will see y'all next time. Bye bye.